Hello everyone, welcome back to our Christian Ethics Living Room Lectures. We're going to talk about philosophical structures or forms for thinking through ethical systems. So we're going to think historically, how have philosophers interacted with ethics? So we've talked about this before, but there are three kind of schools of ethics. So we can think of it like this. Philosophers fall into one of these three camps. There's teleological ethics, which is goal-based ethics. Telos, coming from the Greek word telos, end or goal. So goal-based ethics. So these ethical systems are based on a goal. And good and bad, right and wrong, are derivative from that goal. You think of it like this. I have the goal of getting a Corvette. If this action gets me closer to my Corvette, it's good. If it gets me further away from my goal of getting a Corvette, it's bad. So good and bad are derivative of that goal. Whatever gets me closer to the goal is good. Whatever gets me further away from my goal is bad. That's teleological ethics. Deontological ethics are duty-based ethics, and they are ethics not based on goals. So you have to do what is right no matter the outcome. It's your duty to do A, no matter the cost, no matter the outcome, you must do A. It's my duty to make sure my family's fed. I must do that duty no matter the cost upon me. Then there's existential ethics, which are based on the self or one's own existence. Existentialism comes the part of that is existence. One's own existence defines your ethics. One's own self, one's own self-identity defines what is good and what is bad. Existential ethics are basically the ethical system that you guys are swimming in. So you guys are, if you haven't thought about ethics and you haven't attempted to actively create your own ethical system, you've probably just adopted existentialism because it's so prominent today. Be true to yourself. That's an existential ethical statement, right? Being true to yourself is an ethical good because good and bad are derivative from the self. Okay, we're going to see that Christians can interact with all three of these because one feeds the other, feeds the other, feeds the other. Okay, and the rest of the time, we'll think through how Christians can think about it after we talk about how historically, how people have thought through it. And we'll give a historical example of each school of ethics. Okay. We'll talk about deontological ethics next time.